Welcome to this week's stock to buy or buy, and we are looking into 5 stocks that you should either avoid or buy as quickly as possible. And those are the 5 stocks that we are looking into this week. First, I want to talk about NIO. Then I would love to move on to Peloton, a 10x stock that I'm personally invested in. Then we are diving further to the rebounds companies like Carnival. And finally, there's 2 more stocks that I want to talk about. First will be Airbnb, and second, the Rio Blockchain stock that actually, get crazy after Bitcoin gained a lot last couple of weeks and months. Yeah, let's talk about NIO. Let me just remind you that we talked about NIO to be actually a 10x candidate back in the summer. And since the summer, since the very first video that I did on this channel, right? I think it was in June. Let me just have a look. So June, yeah. I don't remember the right date. However, you see here, since June, it actually almost 10x. So I hope that you had the chance to invest into the stock since I talked the very first time, because it almost, realized as a 10x stock. However, I didn't have the opportunity. I was too much focused on other things. What I don't like at NIO right now is that I see more and more people that are actually not buying the company. They are buying a stock that went up already, 7x, 8x, and think that this will continue. But guys, this is not how the stock market works. In the stock market world, you need to understand the business. Is the business justifying this huge valuation, or are you buying a stock that can go backwards 20, 30, 40% any day? Okay, I think that this run is now a lot correlated with Tesla stock as well. You see a lot of correlation of the stock chart with the Tesla stock split, with the S&P 500 inclusion. Sometimes you see Tesla plus 5, 6, 7%, and then you see the NIO stock doing the same, right? Without any news. So you can see there's a huge correlation. While Tesla has the hard facts, I don't say that NIO doesn't have, great business, great products, great growth rate, but they are not 3 times the value compared to their sales like Tesla. No way. And if this is any kind of sign, then take it with you. And what you do out of it is obviously, your totally thing. But for myself, NIO at $54 or more is definitely not a buy anymore. I rather look into other opportunities, okay? I like to find this kind of things early, yeah, right, on this channel, not when they already went up, quite significantly. So yeah, I think it's already a little bit late for NIO, and who is not involved yet missed the train. But don't worry, don't beat yourself up. There's much more on the stock market every single day. So the very first time when I got into Peloton, it was just recently. If you are already a member, then you know when I bought, and if you're not and want to know this kind of things, then you should click the join button below all the videos and live streams, and you will get the access with the Real Wolf membership or higher to our Discord chat, where I'm posting, the right trades that I'm doing. I'm not doing many, but sometimes they are very profitable when I'm doing them. So exactly this happened, Peloton was one of those stocks that got heavily hit by the news of a vaccine. Obviously, right? I mean, the stock, just a couple of months since, you know, we got really hit the most on the 11th of March for this stock, gained astonishing 573%. Obviously, right? There's a couple of reasons for that. First, people didn't went to gyms anymore, okay? So people said, okay, I'll order this bike. Secondly, there's this huge trend and addictiveness that I love, okay, in brands like Peloton. Then there is just this viral effect with the advertising that they did. You know, now they are doing content with Beyonce. So you can see it's much more than many of those haters are saying, you know, it's just a bicycle with a screen. Come on, right? I mean, if you have this kind of companies that thrive through these crises, that have a cult, that actually they said on Twitter, there will be no discount for the whole holiday season. We just cannot produce enough bikes to cater the demand. And if a company says something like this, I am freaking listening, okay? I am listening to these companies because this can be a next 10 bagger. So we purchased a couple of stocks, you know, back when we had this huge, you know, I think it was almost 20% drop since the highs. And yeah, even 28% from the 6th November till the 10th November. It was great to purchase some Peloton below 100, and since then, you know, we could gain a little bit of, I think 12% in my personal case. So it's just amazing, okay? And I believe with a market cap of only $32 billion, guys, and nowadays, I feel that the market caps are getting bigger and bigger with the cheap money on the market, with, you know, great companies, with innovation, with digitalization, and obviously inflation as well. So you need to understand that these companies, if they can innovate, and there's an awful lot of potential for the product portfolio of Peloton, then you really can 10x your money, even from here, even when it went already 500-600% up. Look at other stocks that went up crazy and then, you know, was even crazier after that. So I think it's just the beginning. And for me, Peloton, because of the huge sales that they have done over the holidays, I can imagine, plus the second wave, plus the people are buying these bicycles for Christmas and so on. I think the next quarter will be absolutely destroying short sellers, and that's why I'm still buying Peloton. So let's talk about, for myself, in my opinion, a number one comeback stock, okay? And this is Carnival Cruise. I know we talked about it a couple of times here already, and a lot of people are following this stock now, and I just think that they are coming a long way. They're doing really smart stuff. I will give you an example. So they got the Saudis, you know, a huge, wealthy investor to participate in their company, okay? This was number one, very nice step. Secondly, I think, you know, just recently when the stock went up because of the vaccine news, they just raised money. And this is very smart because you don't know when you will actually need the money and do this kind of capital raise when the stock goes crazy up, okay? So since the all-time high of the 27th of November, we went a little bit down, but still, it's just an explosion the last couple of weeks after, you know, the vaccine news were announced, plus 59%, and there's way to go because look where the stock was just pre-health crisis at about 48, and maybe we see a Carnival Cruise at those levels already in 2021. I can imagine when they, you know, start to announce, hey, we are fully booked, and that they will also reintroduce their dividend, you know, and they should come back with a very strong booking book, yeah? So if this is the future of Carnival Cruise, I think that they are one of the best comeback stocks. I know you guys want to know about those kind of stocks because, you know, some people say, wow, this is a great opportunity for 20-30%. For my personal opinion, you know, that's way too less. I look for the 10x opportunities, but if I would choose one, then I would buy Carnival. The next stock is just coming to the market, okay? So Airbnb just filled up their S1 filling, which is, the pre-IPO filling with the SEC. So I think that filings, not filling. So this filings with the SEC, I went through it all, okay? I went through it all, and let me tell you, I believe that this could be the next 10x stock for us here in our community. I will tell you why. First of all, I read the book about the founders. They are very determined, okay? They are working so hard to make this a great company. Second, I think that the travel market and the hotel market and all of this, travel stocks will absolutely blow everyone away the next 2-3 years, okay? And I believe that Airbnb will be one of the big companies that will, have a fantastic year over the next couple of weeks to come, once we have the end of the overall health crisis, okay? I believe that not only they are already profitable, but they will just blow us away. And then, there's this huge opportunity because it's an innovative consumer company, right? The founders are still on board. They have an innovative product. They have this brand. They have this offer that people can put their properties and earn money and so on. They are worldwide acceptable by people, and everyone knows them. And I personally, I'm going to Airbnb over the summer as well. So, and so far it was very seamless, the experience. So let's see once I reach the property. And however, I think that this stock can be really pushed by the travel hype so much, okay? So much that we can have here, hundreds and hundreds of percentage of gain in the year 2021. And the most probable time frame for the Airbnb IPO is already early December 2020. No date yet announced, but I think this could be huge, guys. The last and maybe the most exotic pick here of this episode is Rio Blockchain. They are actually one of the biggest miners of Bitcoin in North America. And as you can see here from the website, Rio Blockchain Inc. focused on Bitcoin mining, supporting the Bitcoin blockchain by participating in Bitcoin's consensus system through proof of work mining, racing to find the next block and building upon the chain. We aim to be one of the largest and lowest cost producers of Bitcoin in North America. And as you can see, quite impressive here what they have as mining machines. And obviously with the recent gain in the price of Bitcoin, this stock went absolutely crazy, okay? So since about March, where it's basically was a penny stock, right? At 70 cents, 80 cents maybe, 65 mid of March until now, they almost 10 times their value, okay? Much bigger than the Bitcoin. So what I'm thinking of that I will definitely put this on my watch list, because I think now it's already too late. I don't know if Bitcoin will drop, or definitely they will stay volatile, but I just think, once a company is so quickly, so much getting hot, with now a market cap of 318 million, then you definitely, don't want to buy now in this. I mean, just the last couple of days were insane, right? From the 9th of November, we gained almost 100%, okay? And this is always not a great sign to buy in this kind of, crazy mania. But let's have a look into something else. I want to know the earnings of the Rio blockchain, and this is very easy task. You just put it in into the Google, and then you can here check what was their earnings, and they have now a capitalization of $318 million. And let's have a look so their earnings are negative, so they don't make any profit as of now. So you see they're making a revenue of, you know, almost every quarter of, you know, 1.2 million, 1.9 million, 2.3 million. You know, maybe if they're lucky, they make like 5 million per year. Do they really worth $318 million? I don't think so. And guys, don't get catched into those, you know, penny stocks, because they can bankrupt you very, very fast. These guys are very, very volatile, like, you know, most of the penny stocks, and it's just not worth to invest in those kind of things.